The Malaysian Airlines Flight vanished from the radar.
Watch this. Hold my beer. Why are you drinking a beer?
Just hold it something such a fucking pussy, all right?
Now, if this goes wrong, just whip it out and start me.
Right.
See you, Flan.
G'day, everyone. Welcome to Flogs. This is Floggy Pilots Part 2. I'm joined by Craig Newman and Uncle Tim Floggins. G'day again, fellas.
Hello. My God, I can't believe it's been 2 weeks.
It's been a long 2 weeks, but it's all right. We're back and we're going to talk more Floggy Pilots. Just before we
Did we talk about pilots last time?
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Okay, what did we talk about last time? Where were we up to? We were halfway through a story.
We got more pilots to talk about this week.
Hey, did you guys know that I was a pilot?
No.
Yeah.
Since when?
Just quickly.
So,
Kids, if you're listening and you're not allowed to listen to this because this is not appropriate for children, start your own podcast. Talk shit about your parents and old people and stupid idiots that think they can podcast like us. And then say this podcast is not suitable for fuckwits.
or adults.
So we won't be able to listen.
That's some good advice there, Craig. Okay, so we're going to talk about Aeroflot Flight 6502, which was a Soviet domestic passenger flight on 20th of October 1986. It was a Tupolev Tu-134A aircraft. Just for those playing at home. We might have a new pilot audience. G'day, pilots. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for telling us that you're a pilot.
Yeah. Now, what happened, right? So there was 94 people on board, 87 passengers and 7 crew. And this is a horrible thing because there's a happy ending. Well, not really a happy ending, but...
Happy ending before the really unhappy ending.
Yeah. There's not. I wouldn't say it's a happy ending. Okay, so this guy in Russia, right, was a captain, and he'd done this flight so many times. He just was like, "Man, I reckon." He says to his co-pilot, he goes, "I bet you that I could land this plane just using my instruments and not looking out the window." And his co-pilot was like, "You won't do that." And
Do it. You won't.
yeah. And then the pilot drew the blinds. And as it was coming down to land, air control were like, "Why do they have the blinds down? That's not good." And then they crashed the plane into the ground and killed 68 people at the scene.
Fuck.
With additional deaths in hospital totaling 70 fatalities.
Any of those, were they the captain?
He touched down going too fast at around 150 knots.
Oh, my God.
So did he survive?
Is that the happy ending, that the captain survived?
No,
Yes.
that's not a happy
Spoke
ending.
to the co-pilot. Told you.
Did the co-pilot survive?
A co-pilot attempted to rescue passengers but later died of cardiac arrest en route to hospital. But at least he died with the satisfaction of knowing that he was right.
He died doing what he loved.
Well, the plane landed, didn't it?
I couldn't land the plane successfully without being able to see.
Well, I don't know. It's successful for the pilot. He's still around.
Well, I don't know if we'd say that's successful.
Just like looking back at the burning wreckage. And it's like,
Every landing away from it is a good one.
Told you I could do it. Fucking loser.
Fucking
Go have
idiot.
a heart attack, why don't you? Yeah.
I mean, most approaches are done on instruments anyway. So you get down to a couple hundred feet above the ground. So they've gone fully blacked out for that last little bit.
So they ignored air traffic control's instruction to perform an NDB approach, which is
So
nose down backwards. for those playing at home.
It's
that
a
aren't pilots.
non-directional beacon.
Oh, yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I couldn't,
He
What does that
landed
mean?
the plane
Okay.
nose down backwards. Just think about that for a second, Flan.
It was U-shaped. that fact, the NDB fact, actually does change the story a lot. So,
Why, what is that?
because it's nowhere near
Just
as
gonna leave
accurate
it.
as what I was thinking of. An NDB isn't very accurate at all. In fact, we used to use radio towers flying out in long reach and stuff. You'd just use the local radio station, would go better than where the non-directional beacon. So it's just a radio antenna.
Right, and I can also
You're flying
stand for,
towards.
can also stand
Yeah,
for,
nose down, backwards.
yeah,
yeah.
or non-drawn blinds is the other.
They should have gone. They should have gone the non-drawn blinds
Yeah.
approach. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And yeah, ignored ground proximity warnings at around 62 to 65 metre altitude.
That should have been the
And-
cue for them to flatten it out a little bit and actually land. That's if they had
Too
that.
busy
that should be
laughing.
good. Yeah. Well, no,
Laughing.
that was the other challenge. He thought he was going to do it, so he went, "Hey, no, look, I'll do it standing backwards." And
yeah,
he was doing stunts. Yeah.
I can do
Yeah.
it steering with my ass cheeks.
Um,
Look at this-
and look, you'll get this, Uncle Tim. He did not initiate a go around,
No.
or someone
Sometimes
didn't.
you can't, but yeah. No, he didn't, and someone else didn't.
What does that
and
mean?
he probably would have wanted to after he hit the ground, but he was probably on
Had
fire
other
by then.
things. Thinking about his choices, his life choices, and
He had other things on his mind, like a lot of metal and stuff.
yeah, and considering his times in his life where he's made a lapse of judgment,
But
which has gone bad.
I can tell you a go around though, in piloting terms, it means like when you're at the pilot bar and you're hitting on that really hot bird, and she's not that interested, you pretend you're gay, so they invite you to the toilet so you can see them getting changed. So you're not going to have sex with her, but you still get to see her boobs. That's the go around.
Hey, I told you that in confidence.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm never going to be able to hang out at the pilot bar again.
Yeah, you're not going to be Uncle Tim's +1 at the pilot bar next weekend.
No.
Oh,
So the co-pilot had a heart attack, and the captain was found responsible, prosecuted, and sentenced to 15 years. Later reduced to 6 years served.
all right. Is that the happy ending?
No, in
Okay.
court, he said, "Nah, it was the co-pilot.
Yeah.
I told him not to. I tried to open the
Yeah.
blinds and he punched me in the face."
And he was wanting to pull his arse cheeks out and steer with them and everything like that. Yeah.
He's trying to tell me about this go-around thing that he did at the pilot bar last night.
So, yeah, saw myself some Norks.
The
Yeah.
Aeroflot in the 80s had a reputation that you really only had like a 50-50 chance of getting to where you'd paid to go. So
What's
those people themselves can actually probably get a couple of flog points just for actually trusting Aeroflot.
What's
What's
Aeroflot?
Aeroflot was the airline
Okay.
that you said at the start. You guys aren't paying attention, are you?
Nah,
So
'cause I thought it was
Aeroflot was the Russian state-based airline in the Soviet Union days.
and they didn't have a great safety record.
No, it was about 50-50, I think it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They must have just been like, their business unit are just going like, we've got to be doing something differently because this is fucking important.
Is that
I'm not one to actually talk about different countries and how they're different or anything like that, but I've watched quite a few Russian YouTube videos, And I could easily see a lot of them going 50-50. Yeah, that seems all right.
I'll take that.
Could be
No
worse.
offense.
No
Yeah.
offense.
No offense.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, that was that.
Yeah,
Basically,
that is a really, really floggy thing to do.
yeah.
What's the floggy thing? The blaming it on the co-pilot or
The whole
doing it in the first place?
He
Do
didn't
we
actually
know
blame
that-
it on the co-pilot.
Do we know that he did it?
I made that up.
Do we know that he did it? No, I think it was the co-pilot.
I'm convinced it's the co-pilot.
Apart
I
from
think-
the fact that they got his ass prints off the steering wheel.
It just so happened they'd been ass printing a pilot bar.
They dusted they dusted the steering wheel and his ass prints were all over it.
all over it.
Yeah. I actually made that
do
up
escape
too, by the
that.
way.
What, the ass prints?
No, they're blaming the co-pilot.
Yeah, we know.
Oh,
Ah,
I didn't know
just
that. Nah, I didn't know that.
Complete. Yeah. So
We can take
the
that in
happy,
post.
the happy news is all 14 children on board survived.
Without any parents.
Yeah. So they
Right,
walked
yeah.
away unscathed, you could say.
Wow, I wonder why they did. They were lighter. They floated to
You know
the
what?
surface.
Because people ignored the safety directions and fitted the child's mask before fitting their own.
Ah.
Oh, idiots. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I wouldn't
How many
do that.
times do you have to be told? No.
I would
I'm
like
not
if
sure
I-
if I'd, you'd put your own on and go, well,
Yeah, I'd just start hoarding the masks in case I needed more. So
yeah.
I'd be grabbing them off the other passengers' faces, just go.
Yeah, and it's important to make sure that you do pay attention to the safety demonstration because you could be sitting in a different seat to last time.
I fly in airplanes. Well, I don't. I fly in them. I don't fly them, but I'm in airplanes quite a bit, and of all the crashes that I've been involved in, never have the safety instructions been useful.
Yeah, okay. Interesting point.
There was a stat at one stage of how no one had ever been saved from wearing a life jacket in an aeroplane crash.
Right. Interesting. Is that because they made the life jackets out of the wrong material and actually sank? Or don't know?
Possibly, yeah.
Yep.
They were accidentally put the rock jackets in.
I think by the time they're in the water, by the time the airplane's in the water, you've kind of done a lot of damage to start with, and I don't know.
Good point.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Also, someone might have made that up.
Yeah.
And
Not me,
Also,
but someone had told me.
I love the token gesture of having a whistle and a light. Like your plane's crashed in the middle of the fucking Indian Ocean, and like a tiny little blinking light and a whistle's gonna like.
Yeah, that's just going to
Yeah,
the sharks are just going to be like, I know what that is.
Okay.
Nah.
So I did have a little expose on Malaysia Flight that disappeared, but I think we might just wrap it up before going into it. What do you guys reckon?
Wow.
Well, you want to wrap up the show before you start the next vlog?
Yeah or nah? Don't do
So
that.
we're just going to talk about it and not record it.
Was it something that I said?
Are you talking about Flight 370?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's an interesting one to.
Yeah. Okay.
I know nothing about it.
Okay, so it disappeared on 8th of March 2014 while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing. Yep. So it lost contact less than an hour after takeoff. So all 239 people on board are presumed missing.
Are presumed missing. They're definitely fucking missing.
There's a chance that they're missing. We're 60% sure that there's a chance that they're missing.
What a thing
Possibly.
to say. We can't find them, so we presume that they're missing.
Yeah, so they're actually it is considered one of aviation's greatest mysteries. So the plane's transponder stopped transmitting over the South China Sea. Military radar later showed the aircraft turning sharply west and flying across the Malay Peninsula. Satellite data indicated it continued for 6 more hours into the southern Indian Ocean. No distress call or technical warning was ever sent. And it became the most expensive search in aviation history, focused on the South China Sea. Over 120,000 kilometres squared of sea floor was scanned with no wreckage found. Private search in 2018.
Have they found it yet?
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, some confirmed debris.
I know what happened.
Yep.
Just you describing it. That's how well you've described this, Flan.
Yep.
I know what happened to them.
What?
The pilot thought it'd be really good to put the blinds down.
He's steering it with his ass.
He's like, did you hear about that idiot in Russia back in 1986?
Watch this. Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Why are you drinking a beer? Just hold it.
Just hold it, stop being such a fucking pussy, all right?
Let me show you how real men fly planes. Now, if this goes wrong, just whip it out and start wanking.
Okay, so some investigations and theories other than that are... Well, this isn't an investigation or a theory, but they say no definitive cause has been identified, but the plane is assumed to no longer be flying.
Or getting really low on fuel.
We presume that the plane
fumes.
is no longer in the air.
It's been assumed, yeah. And Craig's shaking his head. Good. So,
insane shit.
well, they think it could have possibly been hypoxia, which is a rare virus caught from monkeys from the Amazon rainforest.
When they mated with the rabbits.
Yeah. Or
I've seen the videos.
pilot involvement, or like you were talking about, Craig, hijacking.
I listened to a podcast about it that they did research, and I think it was red-handed, and it was actually really good. Like the theory of the pilot, the murder-suicide thing, where he basically turned off the oxygen into the cabin so everyone fell asleep, and he put it into autopilot and just gapped it.
Right. Well, that's interesting because they must have used a bit of creative license because not on my notes.
Yeah, and Flogs hadn't already done their one by then, so where would they have got their all their research done?
Oh, they're hacked into...
I'm sure if you looked up what happened to Malaysian Flight 370, you will find something about the theory, and it's not proven, I don't believe, the theory of how that all actually makes sense.
Do they believe that the people are still alive?
And flying?
No, they found bits of the plane. So there is no...
So in the research, Flan, what happened to the finding wreckage? You didn't tell us about any of that.
So
they found some in WA.
Huh?
They found some in WA.
Oh.
Let me just check my notes. It was confirmed that no pieces of Flight 370 were found in WA. Says it right there. So, sorry about that.
Because you're writing the notes as you make shit up.
It's written right there in pencil.
Didn't. So, rest in peace, those passengers, if you are no longer with us. If you are, I hope you're living a good, happy life.
Well, that would be interesting if it was actually they all colluded and ran off and started a new life somewhere heaps better.
Yeah, or someone as a prank, because these pilots are pranksters, just gaslit everyone into the plane even existing in the first place.
Yeah.
And it all would have been flown with a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
That's what I actually think happened to Malaysia Flight 370 is they went through some really heavy turbulence. So everyone whipped it out and started jacking it. And then they stabilized, but it took them a really long time. So everyone kind of like blew their loads and it just got super awkward.
Yeah.
And so the pilot got on the speakers and was like,
let's go
okay,
to
guys, we've all done this. This is really uncomfortable. We don't have enough wet wipes to clean this mess up. I'm just going to nose this plane into the ocean.
Yeah.
And everyone was like,
yeah. Do you guys feel comfortable turning up at arrivals with your cum-soaked pants getting picked up by your nana?
Yeah.
Show of hands? Yep.
Show of hands. Who wants me to crash this plane into the next mountain that I see?
Who wants me to Who wants me to MBD this plane into the next mountain?
Who wants me to land this plane nose down backwards into the next mountain?
No drawn blinds.
Yeah. Or my theory with Malaysia Flight 370 is that somebody put their tray table down while the seatbelt sign wasn't turned on.
Oh, that'll do it.
And if their phone wasn't on airport
flight mode. Do you know what they should have done? They should have leveraged that and said it's suspected that a passenger did not turn their phone to flight mode, and then everyone's like, fuck, all right, flight mode.
Yeah. Actually, that makes me, I never put my phone into flight mode on a plane because I always forget. But now I'm going to because I don't want to be responsible for everyone ejaculating on themselves.
Yeah, true. I actually tested that.
Again.
Yeah.
I deliberately didn't put my phone on airplane mode to see if the plane would crash.
Did it?
And it didn't. So now don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
That is what you do when you fly on Aeroflot. Is you're making those sort of choices.
Safety directions are optional.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
50-50.
Well, let's give a flog rating. The pilot that drew his blinds, tried to do the nose down backwards, and killed all the people. Craig Newman, what do you reckon?
Look, unlike Stockton, he deliberately put everyone at risk. Though I would argue that's still a successful flight because he survived with the blinds down, steering with his ass.
That is pretty good.
Yeah. So, and the children survived, so that's good. So I'll probably give him a 7.5. I think is deliberate negligence where Stockton was invested in his own ideas. This guy was a fucking idiot and killed a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. Do you think 6 years was a fair sentence?
Yeah.
Cool.
Prison's pretty rough.
Yeah, true.
And they're not going to let him reoffend. He's not going to be flying a plane again, right?
Oh no, it's Aeroflot.
Oh yeah, right. No, they cut it short because they needed more pilots.
That's it. That's why it was 6.
Yeah.
Well, here you can steer with your ass. You betcha. 100% success survival rate for me.
Yeah. What about you, Uncle Tim Floggins? How do you rate?
Oh, I think it's a travesty. I think that if he was flying for Aeroflot, those people knew what they were getting themselves into. And I just think that he shouldn't even be on this Flogs podcast. I'll give him 1.
1. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. Yeah. Look, I'm going to give him a low rating because I think he's just made a mistake. He made a bad call.
He made a mistake on purpose.
Well, yeah, but look, it was reckless. Yeah, it was reckless, sure. But
haven't we all been reckless?
Exactly. You have.
Craig hasn't. Craig. Well, Craig was that one time. Remember?
I'm
Oh.
very well known for never being reckless.
19
Yeah. So look, it was a reckless thing to do. I'm sure he has his regrets, but look, at the end of the day, he fucked up.
I just
He's done his time.
He owned
I
it.
just looked him up. He's got a no regrets tattoo on his neck.
Okay. All right. Well, he gets a 6 then. Okay.
What was it going to be before the no regrets tattoo?
It's going to be a 3.
Oh, it's going to be a 3, right? Yeah. Checks out.
Okay. Now, what about Malaysian Flight 370? I don't know if we can rate that one because we don't know what happened.
If it was the murder
We
suicide,
do know what happened.
What?
We do know what happened.
yeah,
How?
He ended up in the South China Sea because he was steering it with his bum cheeks. With the blinds down.
Unconfirmed. That's a theory.
yeah,
It's a pretty solid theory.
yeah. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it another fat 7 because same reasons. Like that's reckless. Putting the blinds down and steering with your bum cheeks. Same as that Russian fella.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. What about you, Uncle Tim Pluggins?
Yeah, I have to give it a 7. Now, I did give the Aeroflot guy very little, but that was because everyone knew that that's what he was going to kind of be like when they employed him, when they got on the plane with him.
It was
I
actually
knew he was a larrikin.
he was the pilot was actually a Russian guy with a no regrets tattoo across his neck. Weird.
Yeah. I'm not going to give Malaysia Flight a rating because it's not confirmed if it's actually still flying or if the people are indeed missing or not.
They're
So,
suspected missing.
yeah, people only suspected missing and presumed missing, I think. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us for part 2 of Flog
Bye.
Pilot. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for another episode of Flogs.
Flogs
Bye.
pilot number 3.
Probably not. Send us an email. Find us on social media.
Flogs
Flogs podcast.
Podcast.
Flogs.
All right. Now, don't do anything stupid.